Forest Capitol Hall Park Museum. We'll check it out. Well, we already got a video on the inside of the museum, but it's on the Gardner channel. We might come back and do one on this one. This is also, coincidentally, I believe, our county extension agency is on the left. The park's on the right. It says the park's open from 9 to 5. Closed Tuesday and Wednesdays. Got a couple little pavilions. This park has always looked nice. Every time I've ever come here, it's been well taken care of. I believe the people from over at the Cracker House Museum and the Forestry Museum also take care of this, I believe. I believe this is state owned, or at least managed. I'm not totally sure. But little playground over there. And we do have a video on the Gardner channel, Lousy Florida Gardener, before we started this channel, of the Cracker House Museum and the Forest Capitol Hall Museum. I may come back later and do one to put on this channel since we started it. Just slip around and check it out. See, they have lights. And there is some water, running water out here. Covered receptacles for the garbage. Beautiful scenery, cabbage, the trees, and the backdrop is just spectacular. A couple benches scattered throughout. I wouldn't count on these restrooms. 90% of the time we come here, they're not in order. We'll see today if they are. All right. Closed for maintenance. I have personally never been here and found these bathrooms open. Never. If they open them, I'm not sure. I never found them open. Let's go around and check the other one just for good measure. Yeah. So don't count on the restroom here in the park. It is a beautiful park, well worth coming to. You have to reserve the spots. Not sure about pricing, but if you're gonna picnic on them tables, you gotta reserve that. I'm sure you could find that somewhere on the Forest Capitol Hall, Perry, Florida side. That is a nice little museum. We're not gonna go to it today. If you're in this area, passing through on 19, definitely worth the effort. I think it's about $2 a person. Good little spot to stop, stretch your legs, walk through the museum, walk over and let the young'uns swing before you get back on the road. Just walk around here and give you a little pan of everything. Swings, you can see the tops of swings. You have 2 infant swings designed for smaller children, put their legs through. And then 2 standard swings, in which all of us adults want to swing in, take us back to them childhood memories. On this side, got a little play area, several slides. This is another spot I bring my kids when they were growing up some, and our grandchildren often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slides. Some little hang bars. Look at that. Brooklyn, stay over there. A hawk just flew up. Papa wants to go see if I can get a little closer. Well, ain't very quality. So, you know, even though we're doing just the park area today, this is a park area that you can bring your kids and turn them loose and go sit on a bench and relax a minute. They're quite a bit off of the main highway, kind of tucked around here. And during the week, there's usually people across the road. at the armory. Very peaceful spot, and you've seen the hawk right here in the yards. I mean, you never know what kind of nature and birds you're gonna see. Relatively quiet. For $2 a piece, you can go over there and see a spectacular museum on the local forestry history, and behind it, a true cracker style homestead, not just a house, a homestead, complete homestead. I'll take you over there before we end this video and just give you a shot from the fence. We're not going to go through it today. Like I say, if you want to see some videos on that, go on my other channel, The Lousy Florida Gardeners. And there's a couple videos on that over there, really good videos. We will redo it at another point. So let's just slip across there and I'll give you a little pan shot. So this is one side view of the Forestry Museum. Now, this is one of the places I would not plan a trip ahead of time just to come to the museum. As great as it is, I have rolled up here more than once when it was supposed to be open and it was not open. But if you're coming through this area, you know, like I say, and you're gonna stop and let the kids play on the playground, it's definitely worth walking over and seeing if it's open. You can see the front of the building. Very beautiful building. A lot of cypress work in this building. Say it talks about, in this particular building, there's two buildings here connected by a hallway. It's a museum dedicated to the local history of our industry, really. You know, the wood, logging, turpentine. And then behind this rail fence, yeah, we're not going in. Behind this rail fence, you have a complete cracker homestead. If you look, you have your central housing, and it's hard to see from here, but all behind it is all the different things you would need, from corn cribs to cane grinding to smoke houses and outhouses. If you're into that kind of thing, I do have a video on that, like I told you. Just go check that out on the Gardener channel. Get a little pan here.
They tricked us before.
So let's get back over here to the playground area. The Forest Capitol Hall Park. If you're local or passing through, yeah, definitely stop. Nice little park, clean park. Never found no drug baggies or nothing like that here. This park is generally well kept, say other than don't count on the restrooms. And maybe the museum will be open. But the park itself, the recreation area, you rent these picnic tables to bring your kids here to play on the equipment. Nice little area, highly suggested.